Yeah, guys. Morning. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so today I want to talk about the topic of competition, because usually in the world we live in, you see a lot of competition everywhere. Everyone is always trying to compete, scratch to scratch, and trying to keep up. Trying to get the job, trying to get I'm like, something is not right. Because you can never win in another person's game. You can never win in another person's game. Like, if you're trying to play in a game that's been designed with some set rules, do you think that the person who designed that game designed it in your favor or in their favor? Think about it. Because let's say, for example, if you're into something like music or into art or something like that, the people that usually are successful are the ones that are not going to try to keep up with another person. They're not going to try to follow, Travis Scott style or something like that. They're not going to try to follow Drake style, because Drake is Drake. There cannot be two Drakes. It's going to be only one Drake, right? You think about, like music. Yeah, as I was saying, people that are successful are the ones that are going to create their own genre completely away from the popular, music of the time. Like, usually you're going to see they're going to create their own type of music, or they're going to create their own type of product, if they're into a market. Because if you're trying to enter a market where there's already so much competition, and there are set rules, and there's a clear way of things going in that market, usually you cannot win in that market, because you're going to need to compete with already existing players. So the best game to play is a game where you create your own way, you create your own market completely, and you play by your own rules, and in that way you have a higher chance of winning than going in an existing market and trying to compete. It's like, even in the job market, if you think about it, if you're going to apply for a job and sending a CV like everyone else, what is the chance of you being selected? You see some of these jobs, on websites like LinkedIn and stuff, it's hundreds of applicants. You're like, but what is the chance of me being the 101 applicant in this job, right? You're like, it doesn't make any sense. So the best game to play is a game where you don't even apply, where you create a system for the jobs to come to you. For example, instead of sending a CV, you create, for example, content, or you create, a blog or something about, or videos about you doing the job actually, and that way you're kind of proving the people that, hey, I know how to do the job, So you're creating your own market, and the job comes to you instead of you going to the job, right? It's the same thing in relationships. You see, everyone is trying to get that girl, or everyone is trying to get that guy, and you like the 100th person coming behind the line trying to get the same girl, trying to get the same guy. You're like, what is the chance of you, being the one that's going to be selected? It's very small, right? So the best game to play is a game where you step out of the game completely, step out of the competition, and be the one, create the trend. You don't follow the trend, but you create the trend, right? So yeah, guys, that's my run for today. I hope that you get value from this one. And with that being said, let's go get it.